YouTube, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Mixcloud, SoundCloud, and all my social media outlets. Welcome to my YouTube channel, man. Man, I hope all y'all having a good day today. You know me, man. I've been up all night, man. Up all night, man. The grind don't stop. The grind do not stop, man. But man, you know what, man? I want to talk about tonight a lot of stuff. I can't talk too long on here, y'all. I got another job to do. But I was watching this video today on Facebook, man. This young lady, I posted it just a little while ago. Partner of mine had sent it to me, but it was just talking about women that's well, it was a young lady talking about how, her guy opened the door for her to get in the car, and he was just being a gentleman, you know what I'm saying, and she couldn't accept it. Like, she was just saying in so many words, she thought it was corny. You know what I'm saying? And if I was him, man, I wouldn't be with her too long if they still together. Cause my thing is this, like, it's just the small things that matter. And if a person is not acceptive to them things and unappreciative to them things, it's like, man, take heed and take note to that. That's a red flag. Like, you calling me corny because I opened the door. I could have just been bogus. Like, let you open the door. You driving, I'm riding around with you in the passenger seat. I can let you get out and pump your gas while I sit in the car. Like, but nah, some men are gentlemen still. You know what I'm saying? I consider myself as a gentleman. So, that's only right to get the door for a woman. It's only right to, hey, baby, I'll pump the gas, just sit tight. But for you to think that's corny and not be acceptive to him, that's like a total red flag. You know what I'm saying? And that's horrible. You know what I'm saying? Just horrible. And this young lady, she a comedian. She used to come to the shop. Shout out to her, man. She used to bring her son to the shop to get a haircut. But she posted this post on Facebook today. And it just say this. I'm going to read it to y'all. It say, men only. Fellas, rank these things from the most important to the least important for you when choosing a woman to be in a relationship with. And it's 9 things on here. So from the most important to the least important, I'm going to give y'all my perspective on what's more important and what's less important in a relationship with a woman. First to say, her career. Like, that's a trick question. That's a tricky one right there, because it's like her career. Like, her career can determine her personality, like, and what she at in life. Like, I would say this: a woman that's a doctor compared to a woman that's working at McDonald's, 9 times out of 10, both of them have stressful jobs. But I think the doctor gonna be a little more happier than the woman working at McDonald's. I'm just saying, and that plays a important role in your relationship. The person's happiness before you get with them. So I think her career is more important in that situation when it comes to the first one. Her career, to me, in a relationship is more important. It's not less important, because her career determines a lot, like her happiness in life. A woman working at McDonald's, I don't know. I just think they, and correct. I may be wrong. These just my opinions and how I think. I just think a woman at McDonald's working a 9 to 5 at McDonald's gonna be less happier than a woman working as a doctor in a hospital. You know, um, the networks are different. So that's important to me in a relationship. A woman's financial situation. How much money she makes is number two. Like I say, that goes with number one, really. It's like, if a woman make more than me, I'm not mad at that. If she make less than me, I'm not mad at that. Because it really, it's an important thing about how much money. Well, I'm going to say that's less important. I'm going to take that back, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's less important because it don't matter. If she make more than me or less than me, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter. If she happy, that's what really matters. Like, and my thing is this, like, money, look, man, I'm gonna just say this too. That's a tricky question also. Cause it's like money, most times relationships demise. It'd be a demise of a relationship because because financial reasons. That's one of the main reasons relationships don't work out. Financial reasons, cheating, but financial reasons is one of the ones that play a big role in the reason relationships don't work out. Prime example, you dealing with somebody and y'all buy a house together and they quit their job soon as get laid off from their job and don't bother to look for a job. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no money coming in. You just, doing everything. That's gonna play a role in the relationship. So it's like, it really don't matter, but it do. So that's a tricky one. I can't really answer that question. But how much money she make, I'm gonna be honest, like, if she just bringing something to the table with me, it don't really matter, But it is a tricky question. Her education level, that's more important to me. That's one of the most important things in dealing with a relationship, a woman in a relationship. You don't want a bird brain, fellas. Like, you don't want to deal with a woman that got a bird brain. Like, you want to at least let her be knowledgeable of something and have some type of education. And just, know how to do things out here in life. Because say you marry her, y'all build a family together, y'all have kids, and your demise, say if you die some or you not around no more, you expect her to take care of your kids and be a good woman and be there for your kids. So you gonna want somebody that's got education, that's understandable and have knowledge. You gonna want to be with somebody that, that's educated. You know what I'm saying? Because you just don't want to have a bird brain, fellas. Like, you don't want a woman that got a bird brain because most bird brain women, they do stuff that it'll just make your life stressful. Let's put it like that. Like, you dealing with a woman with a bird brain, your life gonna be stressful. You're gonna be always mad at her and whatever she do, things she do to you. Things she do is just like, oh man, so you don't want, education plays a good part. Try to marry a woman with a PhD. You know what I'm saying? Knowledge equals power. The more knowledgeable she is, the more powerful she is. So education is the most important to me out of all of them. Looks and shape. Now, see, all these is like tricky questions. Looks and shapes, I would say least important because it's not really about how a woman look. Like with me, it's not about how she look. I mean, sure, you don't want to be with no monster, date no monster. But the look's not important because it's all about how they treat you. You know what I'm saying? Looks ain't nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how a woman look, honestly. If she treat me right and I treat her right, man, that's all that matter. You know what I'm saying? Looks ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Then it's like looks can be a perk. You know what I'm saying? Both ways, whether she ugly or fine. Or she built right or built not. Because if she fine, you know what I'm saying? You know, and you walking around, you know what I'm saying, with her, you know, she eye candy, you know what I'm saying? You know, people like, dang, man, he got a bad one, you know what I'm saying? So that can be a good thing. People looking at you like, man, he got a cold one. And her not being bad can be a good thing. Because it's like, you got somebody that treats you right, you know what I'm saying, that you ain't got to worry about, nobody trying to get at her because she don't look like nothing. You know what I'm saying? And she treats you right, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, both, looks ain't really that important because, it don't matter how they look. You know what I'm saying? In my eyes, it's like, as long as they treat me right, I don't care how she look. You know what I'm saying? Well, she can't be no monster. Like, she can't be Big Bertha. Like, but if she don't look like, no dime or no model, look, we ain't tripping on that. Homemaking skills is number 5. But then, I'm going to go back to number 4 before I go to 5. So number 4, it says shape as well. So it looked like that was like 10 questions because shape and looks should be 2 different ones, but they got it together. But, you don't want no SpongeBob built looking woman. You know what I'm saying? You want a woman when she come to bed at night, she shaped nice and, curvy and, you know what I'm saying? Just something you can just lay on. It's like a pillow, you know what I'm saying? That's what you want, man. You don't want no SpongeBob SquarePants, you know what I'm saying? Or no BMW, you know what I'm saying? Man, as my boy used to say at the hospital, man, shout out to Big Road, man, Big Merch, man. Roberson, man, I'm shot you out, brother, because, hey, when you told me that word, I never forgot it, man. It's always in my mind. But, Merch said, man, look, man, that woman got a BMW. I'm like, BMW? What the fuck is that? He like, body made wrong. So, you know what I'm saying? A body made wrong, man. You don't want no body made wrong. You know what I'm saying? You want a woman that, you know what I'm saying, it's something to look up to it, at night. But it really don't matter, man. Like I say, me personally, I don't want a SpongeBob or a monster. I just want a woman that treat me right. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. So, but it don't matter. Like the looks is least important in a relationship. So I'm gonna go to 5, like homemaking skills. Man, fellas, you just want a woman that know how to cook, that know how to clean. You know what I'm saying? You want a woman definitely that know how to cook. You know what I'm saying? You want a woman that's conscious and aware of her health and conscious and aware of healthy living and healthy eating, because you dealing with a woman that can't cook and y'all eating restaurant food every day. That relationship ain't gonna last. Hell, your lifeline might not last because every day you eating restaurant food. Like, that ain't nothing healthy in that. You know what I'm saying? So you want her to be able to cook and clean. You know what I'm saying? Make sure the house clean. And, as you can see in my background, I ain't got a woman in the house. You see, I got clothes all on the couch. You know what I'm saying? But you want that. You definitely want that. Every man want a woman in the house that know how to cook and clean and like is conscious of where they health. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what you need. How she makes you feel appreciated and respected. Okay, yeah. You definitely want a woman that make you feel good. You know what I'm saying? That make you feel secure. That make you feel appreciated. Like I say, appreciated and respected. You definitely want to feel appreciated around the house, because if you're dealing with a woman that take you for granted or don't appreciate nothing you do, I'm just telling y'all from experiences, man, because this is like a lot of this stuff people don't talk about on social media. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Kevin Samuels was talking about it. They killed it. Nah, I'm just joking. Rest in peace, Kevin Samuels, man. I used to love watching his videos and his podcasts and stuff like that because, man, that brother was really, preaching the gospel to how people should treat one another. Conscious dude when it comes to relationships and things of that nature. And rest in peace to him. But he was touching up on that. Like, you definitely want to be appreciated and respected. Like, don't no man want to be with no woman that don't respect them. And vice versa. Don't no woman want to be with a man that disrespect them and don't appreciate them. Like in a relationship, man, y'all got to appreciate each other, man. And never take each other for granted. Like, if you take somebody for granted in a relationship, man, just know, man, you probably missed out on the best thing in your life. And now you taking it for granted. Man, look, you know, it ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? Man, look, you missed out on a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Take for granted, like lie, do things dumb, like have kids by somebody and lie like it's theirs, and just stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And, man, look, when you take people for granted, it ain't, you ain't, you gonna miss out on a blessing. That's all I'm saying. Cause most people you take for granted, you try to spin a block, they gonna be like, nah, baby, we better off as friends. Like, I'm straight on you. Like, you know what I'm saying? You did some foul shit like that. I can't, we can't, like, mentally, my mind can't adapt to the shit you did. You know what I'm saying? Because you took me for granted and you disrespected me, you know what I'm saying, by what you did. So it's like, I can't respect that or accept that or be with you or appreciate you because of what you did. Like, it's nothing, no hard feelings. It's like, I just can't, hey, see you next lifetime. You know what I'm saying? So that's number 6. How she make you feel? Like I said, you just want somebody that respects you. You know what I'm saying? You don't never want to be with a woman that disrespects you. I don't care what type of mood she in. She feels she having a bad day. She come home, take that shit out on you, man. It's like, nah, man, I'm good on you, baby. I don't want to deal with you like that because you'll make me, you know what I'm saying, go back to my old ways and doing shit that I shouldn't be doing and being mad and just flipping out like, nah. So I'd rather just part ways, you don't want to be with nobody that disrespects you, as a black man. Because, man, that's just going to make your life harder, man. So number 7, say positive personality and mindset. You definitely want a woman that got a positive personality and mindset. And then, fellas, you got to be conscious and aware of your mindset and make sure you have one. Because, like, I'm guilty at, having a negative mindset at times, and I'm working on that, you know what I'm saying, working on myself. I'm not perfect. Sometimes I have a negative mindset when things not going my way. And I'm working on that, like making it, being better, keeping a positive look on life, positive mind, But you definitely want a woman to have that because, you just don't want no negative woman in your life, you know what I'm saying? With a negative mindset, you want her to be positive, optimistic. You want her to be, not hopeful, but, just mindful of the good in you and everything surrounding your relationship. You know what I'm saying? But 8, feminine, pleasant, classy attitude and demeanor. So you definitely want a woman that's feminine. You know what I'm saying? Any woman that show you masculine energy, man, to me, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, that's like a turnoff. Like, it's like, bitch, you think you more nigga than me. Like, you think you more nigga than, like, I just can't do women like that. Like, women that talk crazy to guys and, man, think they a dude. Like, come on, man. You not no dude, man. What are we doing here? You know what I'm saying? And I just can't be with a woman like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, man, you think you more dude than me, And you want them to have a classy attitude. Like, I like classy women. I don't want no woman wearing all that thot shit and being posted on Facebook and all these social media sites every time they got on some tight shit for attention and all that. We just talking about that in the shop today, too. You know what I'm saying? Just want them to be pleasant, man, and have a, like I say, classy attitude and demeanor. You want them to be a lady in the streets and a freak in the sheets. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Not everybody got to know what type of time y'all on or she on, but you know what I'm saying? Because that's your lady, you know what I'm saying? Really, you just, on borrowed time, unless y'all ain't married or something like that, but you just borrowing her time. That's all. For now. Till y'all, tie the knot or something like that, but yeah. Number 9 is willingness to please you sexually. But now, to go back to 7 and 8 and 6, I'm gonna go back, y'all, because I didn't skip some shit. I just went left. But homemaking skills, That's the most important. How she make you feel and appreciated? That's the most important. Positive personality? That's the most important. Feminine, pleasant, classy attitude and demeanor? That's the most important. Now we gonna go to number 9. Willingness to please you sexually. Now, I would say that's in my mind, that's not too important than the other things. You know what I'm saying? Even though, you know what I'm saying, you want it when you want it. I ain't gonna even say you want it. You need it when you need it. That's my ideology. But if you the type of person that ain't sex crazed or sexually have a high sex drive, like when I was younger, it was like that would be the most important when I was younger. But the older I get, it's like I would say that's like it's between the most and least important, but really closer to the least, because it's like I have to tell women all the time, like, man, sex ain't everything. You know what I'm saying? Just because you have sex with somebody, don't think that they gonna marry you the next day. You know what I'm saying? Just because you have sex with somebody, don't, you know what I'm saying? That it ain't important compared to the other things. You know what I'm saying? It's more to a relationship than just sex. Like I say, it's the respect, it's the trust. You know what I'm saying? It's the love, like it's the loyalty. Like, man, sex is just one of them. One of the things, it's got to be love and trust there and respect. You know what I'm saying? I say that respect that's more important than anything to me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you don't want to be with nobody that don't respect you. You know what I'm saying? If you don't respect me as a man, what the fuck is we doing? And what do we call what we doing? You know what I'm saying? If there's no respect there, it's like, man, look, we not there. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I'm saying. So, the sex thing, I say it's the least important. You know what I'm saying? In a relationship or in a situation, because it's it's good. You know what I'm saying? It's good. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure that you doing your job and you able to please, and you know what I'm saying, you satisfying your significant other, your mate. But you just want to make sure, like, I'm the type of person, I just do, you know what I'm saying? It's like you want to make sure that you pleasing to the person you with. You know what I'm saying? But with me, I'm not selfish, man. You know what I'm saying? And one thing about me when I'm in a relationship, I just try to make sure, sometimes I do for others in a relationship more than myself. I'm guilty of that. Like, I go all the way out for a person I'm with than myself. Sometimes I be selfless when it comes to me and somebody in a relationship. I think about them and their well-being before my own. And that's something, I'm guilty of. So it's the same thing, when you having sex with a woman. It's like you want to make sure she's straight. That's always been on my mind, man. Make sure she, you know what I'm saying, you doing what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? You getting her together, so, you know what I'm saying, then you get yourself off together afterwards. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you do that, So, man, those are my most important, less importance when it comes to dealing with women in a relationship. So, yeah, man. Had to talk about that today. But listen, man, download the Big O app, man, because I'm finna go live on Big O, man. Then I'm going to go on Mixcloud later and do my mixes. But I'm finna go live on Big O for like 2 hours. Come to the multi-live room, man. You know what I'm saying? Get in tune, man, and sit back and, man, look, just see what we do, man, and, get in here, talk shit, crack some jokes, BigO.com, man. Download the app and look for me, man, Roselandville, man, and check us out, man. Come into the group chat. You know what I'm saying? Just come into my room, man. We can talk, do some interviews or whatever, or talk about life. You know what I'm saying? But tune in, man. Hey, man, as always, man, I'm out. Stay hater free. Stay sucker free. Stay safe and stay dangerous. Peace, y'all.